to you guys? Guns and Vets back with another video. And this one is going to be a quick, not review, but an overview because I literally just picked this gun up last night. And I have not shot it yet. I literally just got finished setting it up. Literally maybe about an hour ago. So here we go. This is going to be a little overview of the Glock 19X. Not really a Gen 4, not really a Gen 5, kind of like its own hybrid. So let's just call it a 4.5. So this is my Glock 19X. It's running a Holosun 507C. And it's running the TLR 7X. This one actually came with the rechargeable battery in it, not just a battery, and then you have to buy a rechargeable battery. So it came with the rechargeable battery in there. And this one is the flat desert earth color. So as always, let's show that the weapon is clear. There's no mag in the weapon. And turn it that way. You can see me in there, So we know that my boy is clear. Pull the trigger, and that's that. Here is the +1. Set that over here. This one came with these two 19-round mags. This 17-round mag. There's a speed loader. And I left my FFL with this 19-round mag. So it has a total of 4 mags, 3 19s, and a 17. How I came into this gun? Well, I've always wanted a gun that was flat desert earth, or coyote, tan, however you want to call it. But I really wasn't looking that hard enough. I had recently bought a, well, not too recently, but I bought a Gen 5 Legacy Glock 17, and I kind of regretted it because I wanted all of my Glocks to be MOS models, and I'm not the type to take my Glock, drop it off for 2-3 weeks to somebody to mill it for an Optic cut. I'm just not gonna do that. So to make a long story short, yesterday I talked it over with my wife and stuff, and she was like, "Go for it, baby." So I ended up trading in my Glock 17 for the Glock 19X. So not only did I end up gaining that extra mag, 19-round mag, but I also gained with the 3 mags it came with, a total of 4 rounds. Because those two extra, those two 19 rounds having 2 extra rounds apiece. So I have not shot it, but one thing I do love is the feel of it. Of course, it is more or less very similar in a couple of little differences from the Glock 45, which I also own. For one, we got suppressor height sights on it. And I had a little dilemma because I really like the Holosun SCS Optic, and it wouldn't co-witness with these. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna take the stock sights off of my Glock 22 40 caliber. It's running the same optic but with stock sights, so they don't co-witness with it. I do have the .0, but they don't co-witness. And then I was going to have those sights put on here and just run a Holosun. And then 2 reasons I didn't do it. One, they're talking about it may take 2 weeks for somebody to do it because I didn't want to mess with this front one. I know you can get this one out easy, but I didn't want to mess with this and maybe strip it or something if I didn't have the right tool. And 2, it would just make it look even more like the Glock 45. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I took the Holosun off of the Glock 22. I put it on here And I was like, oh man, it looks good. It could witness everything. So I ran up to Sportsman's and I bought this one. I came back, I put it on. I took my bore sight, my bore sighter, stuck it in there and zeroed the dot. If you guys don't have a bore sighter, it will save you time and money out at the range trying to shoot and zero your dot. It will get it zeroed quick. Just put the right attachment on there, put it in there. Of course, take the ammo and the mag out, put it in there, and make sure you get it, something 15 to 25 yards away, and keep aiming at the same spot and zero that dot to that laser on that bore sight, and your dots will be zero when you go to the range. So this is what I'm running. I was putting it by my Glock 45 and I can just see so much differences. It doesn't even look like the same gun, other than, it's the overall same length, because they both had a medium back strap and they both have a 4.02 inch barrel on them. Other than that, it just looks completely different, and especially with the color. I do believe in open carry. I am a strong open carry advocate. Now, I conceal carry way more than I open carry, but I do absolutely love open carry. So I mostly do it when I'm out on hikes and stuff, but if I run a 7-Eleven or Walmart real quick, I'll open carry. But this is the Kydex holster that I got. I can't think of the name of it, but I'll get the name of it. It's how it looks on the inside, skeletonized. Sorry about that drop. It goes in really good, locks in there, doesn't fall out. And you shake it, shaking it hard too. Doesn't come out, snaps out real good, in, out. This one I know the name of. This one is from My Gun Arts. It comes with the cant tilted a little forward, and the angle. This is the cant right here. My bad, y'all. So it goes in there really good, and this one's really, really tight. I mean, it will not come out. So it goes in there really good, locks in. That's how it looks on that side. The sweat. No, this is the sweat guard. This is the cant. My bad. So I love this one a lot, because I do conceal carry like way more than I open carry. Probably open carry 10% of the time, conceal 90. I just do love open carry. I'm not one of those people who, oh my God, you're some gun snob and you're against open carry. And screw all that stuff. Open carry is dope to me. It's part of your two-way right. So I recommend doing it. But I can't wait to get it out, to the range, man, and just go to town with it. So far, the only thing I've done is what I do with all my guns, whether they're Glocks, and my other non-guns are the Beretta 92 GTS Centurion, the FN Tactical 545, 45 ACP, and I have the Echelon full size and the Echelon compact by Springfield. So with all my guns, when I get them home, I break them apart, I clean them and put my own little coat of oil on them, because I oil the hell out of my guns. Make sure there's good proper oil on and inside the guide rails, and just everywhere where metal meets metal, I'm oiling my guns. I don't care what anybody says. That's just something that I'm gonna do. Oil my guns. Really the only thing so far that I've noticed that this doesn't have, that Gen 5s have, is it doesn't have front serrations and it doesn't have a flare mag well. I had the guy take that lanyard loop off. I have no use for it. It was in the way. I'm like, get it off and put my back strap on, get it off. So those are the only two things. It's got the Gen 5 trigger. It's got the Gen 5 marksman barrel. It's got the ambidextrous slide release. It's got the overside mag release that's also reversible. Suppressor height sights. Of course, these aren't Gen 5 or Gen 4. They're just suppressor height sights, but it did come with these. It's got the double beefed up recoil spring. So I think the only thing that it brought over from Gen 4 was no flared magwell, and no front serrations. But man, guys, here, let me put a mag in it so you guys can really get that look. I'm not gonna rack the slide even though these mags are loaded. But look at that, man. That sucker is beautiful. Look at it from that side. Tilted the other way. It's just a gorgeous gun. Take that mag back out. So of course I'm gonna do a real good solid review on this once I get into the range. It's hot here in Vegas, so it's hard getting my wife out to the range, but if she doesn't go this weekend, I'm just gonna go by myself. When she does go and it's hot like this, my range trip's about 45 minutes and then she's dragging me out of there. If I go by myself, I'm out there about 3 hours. So I can't wait to shoot it. Man, it feels really good. Real good. Let's check out that trigger real quick. Very little take up. No mush. That wall is like hard. It's like right there. The reset felt really short, crisp, tactical, audible reset. And then no mush, you're right back at that wall and that breaks. So I think it's it's a winner. Can't wait to get it out there and and have some fun with it. Dot is already pretty much zeroed with the bore sighter. It's ready to go. Light, optic, suppressor, high sights. Got me an extra mag. Running my 319s and my 17. Got my open carry, my concealed carry. So my Glock 19X is ready, you guys. So I'm gonna make sure I video some shots with it, stuff like that, and put it into the review video that I do on it. I need to start doing that instead of just doing tabletop reviews. But for those of you who have a 19X, man, give me some ideas like on grip and stuff like that. Do not give me any ideas on triggers because I am not a trigger tinker type of guy. I'm not changing out my trigger. My trigger is going to remain stock. Outside of an optic and stuff like that and a light, I'm a stock guy. I wouldn't have even put these on here. These are on here because they came. Otherwise, if they came with stock sights, I would have just bought the low profile Hollison SCS and put that on there direct mount. But since it came with these, I got the bigger optic to go with them. So, just give me some normal ideas that allow the gun to be stock internally and maybe do some stuff on the outside of it. And that's it. So you guys let me know what you think about the 19X, and I'll see you guys in the next video after I shoot it. As always, be safe, exercise those 2A rights, and y'all have a good weekend. Peace.